Hello, I'm Kathleen Naomi, and on today's episode of Be Your Inner Movie Star, it's all about deeply knowing yourself. Because until you deeply know yourself, you can't really fully arrive as you and be your inner star. And to deeply know yourself, the best way to do that, I've found, is by meditation. Meditation, that word that you hate, right? Or the word that you don't want to hear. Trust me, once you start doing it and once you get into it and on a consistent basis, you're going to love meditation. I promise you that. So there's three things that I'm going to discuss today about meditation. The first one is the type of meditation to do to really know yourself. The second thing I'm going to talk about is what's most important about meditation. And the third thing is I'm going to share my own meditation preparation. So again, three things I'm going to discuss today about meditation are: one, the type; two, what's most important; and three, my own preparation. Okay, so number one, type of meditation. Now, there's a lot of people that talk about meditation and the fact that you can meditate while you're gardening. You can meditate while you're walking in nature. And believe me, I totally agree with that. That is a form of meditation. However, to truly get to know inside this, then you need to do the type of meditation called sitting and being still. That's what's important about meditating. You're going to have to sit and be still to really know what's going on in here. Because if you're doing something like gardening, or that brain is going to sometimes go there. You have to go to what you're doing or walking or whatever. So sitting and being still. That's the type of meditation necessary. Number two, the most important thing to know about meditation. The first thing is intention. You need to create an intention every time before you meditate. What's your intention? What do you want to know? What are the questions? What do you want to heal? Maybe you hurt your thumb and I want to heal my thumb that day. But there needs to be an intention. And I usually have maybe 2 to 4 intentions. But I suggest when you start out, just start out with one intention. The other most important thing to know about meditation is to be consistent. Be consistent and do it every single day. I'm not talking about meditating 45 minutes a day. I'm talking about meditating at least 3 minutes a day. 3 minutes a day, but be consistent and do it every day. That's what's most important. I've been meditating almost every day since 2019. And wow, holy crap. The stuff that I found out about this inside, the guides that I've met, the magic that's there, the world, oh my God, it's freaking incredible. Be consistent. So the most important things about meditation are intention and consistency. The third thing I'm going to talk about is I'm going to share my own meditation preparation. Now, I will tell you that when I first started meditating years ago, I didn't really know what to do. When I knew that meditation was supposed to be good for you and great, so I would just sit there and try to not think of anything, and I would be so bored. Oh my God, it was so boring, and I did not want to meditate, and I did not look forward to it. There were a couple of times when I did get into it, and I felt like I was going through a tunnel really quickly, and it was scary. So I stopped because I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know if I was going to come out of it. But now that I do actually have a certain preparation and guidance and blah, 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 I feel totally safe. I've never felt unsafe or anything when I go through a meditation, and it just feels loving and spiritual and all of that. So this is what I do for my preparation, and I will go into more details later, but I'll just give you an overview of what each thing I do. So first thing is I'm going to be in a room by myself. I will smudge the room with sage to clear the energy. And then I put on beautiful meditation music, or it might be shamanic drumming or wails. Then I will sit down with my feet flat on the ground and my back is straight and I'm sitting tall. And I take maybe 3 or 4 deep breaths. Breathing is important to just kind of let go. Then I will cut cords. I cut any energy, remove it from my body, anything that's not mine, remove it. Imagine a beautiful golden bubble around my whole body, protecting my energy. Then I ground myself to the earth. And then I imagine incredible light coming from the universe through my body. And then I will open my chakras. And the last thing I do is I ask my guides to surround me. And that's what I do, and then I'm ready to go. I'll go on a journey, or I might just be and see what I sense or feel, or whatever happens. But also I do this with my eyes closed. And it sounds like a lot, but at first it might have taken me 5 minutes, and now I can do it in less than a minute. And sometimes if I leave the house and I haven't had time to meditate in the morning, I might be sitting in the car next to my husband, and I'll go through this meditation preparation, and it'll take me less than a minute, just because it grounds me, it makes me feel safe, it makes me feel loved. Love doing it. So I do it sometimes more than once or twice a day, even when I'm out and about. So that is my meditation preparation. So today we talked about the importance of deeply knowing yourself through meditation. And the 3 things I talked about meditation are the type of meditation, sitting. The most important things about meditation, intention and consistency. And the 3rd thing I talked about meditation was my own meditation preparation. Now, your inner movie star is not something you create, it's someone you remember. Meditation, it's how you're going to meet yourself again. So have an incredible day and be your inner movie star.